Hey there, horror fans. It's your buddy Phil here. And I am back at you today with another live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, DTN2 Horror? How are you today? I hope you are well. I am well. I just got back home. I was out and about this morning. Oot and a boot. I'm going to show off a couple cool things. And then I'm going to talk about 10 B horror movies that y'all should go watch. And we're going to have a unboxing, super chat, possible unboxing. Sorry guys, I'm just sharing the stream out here to a few different peoples. Really sorry guys, really sorry. All right. What is everyone saying? Gary Hedger's in the house. He says hi there from the UK. Hello, UK. I hope you are doing well. DTN2 Horror says, I've got a quick meeting, but I'll try to jump back in a half an hour. That's all right. Sean Sr. says, morning Phil, don't have much time, but I'll hang out as long as I can till my son gets here. Is your son Sean Jr.? $20 super chat today. I will open all 6 reaction Army of Darkness $20 or more super chat. All Army of Darkness reaction figures being opened today. Here's a special collector's edition of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. It's a DVD set put out by Rhino, and the only real special edition, besides the box, is you get a one-page booklet with some screenshots and chapter selections. And the only other edition is the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes poster replica, which is there. And And the DVD comes in a kind of plastic DVD holder. So you get a little one-page booklet, you get a poster, you get the DVD, you get special collector's edition, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, nice little box by the good people over at Rhino. Sean Sr. says, no, tell Till, LOL. Sean Sr. says, LOL. My youngest is a junior, but the one I'm waiting on is not. Viscera is in the house. Viscera, I did watch Sorcerer, and I really enjoyed it. Getting the nitroglycerin across the jungles and the bridges blowing up. It was a crazy movie. I highly recommend Sorcerer, recommended by my good friend Viscera. He says, speaking of B movies, that cannibal movie we couldn't find was actually called Bloodwood Cannibals, not Backwoods Cannibals. Sorry I got the name wrong. That's why it didn't show up. Bloodwood Cannibals. Is that the worst movie you've ever seen? You said Bloodwood Cannibals. Bloodwood Cannibals. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Being lost is the least of your problems. A documentary film crew is stalked by a pack of cannibals. Sean Sr., WTF, not tell, it's Till, LOL, send more paramedics, Ant is in the house, he says, what's up, Phil, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Viscera says, the full movie is on YouTube, by the way, the laughably bad, possibly the worst movie I've ever seen. I will probably have to check that out. Joe Caroluzzo is in the house. He says, hey, Phil, how are you, buddy? I'm doing good today. Ant says, love the killer Matos. Viscera says, I'm glad you enjoyed Sorcerer. It's an amazing movie. I love it so much. I'm glad I ordered a blue copy. That's awesome. Yeah, actually, funny you say that, because after I watched it, I did go on Amazon and see about a Blu-ray copy, but I have not bought one yet. I don't know. I try and stick to collecting horror, and even though horrific things happened in that movie, you probably couldn't really call it a horror movie, but it was quite entertaining. I enjoyed every minute of it. Here's a what do we got here? An old Anchor Bay VHS Halloween set. This is the limited edition Halloween double orange VHS in all of its glory. This is number 29,048 out of 40,000. 40,000, guys. The original John Carpenter's Halloween. I'm going to bust it open and show you everything. And I have kept this very, very well. It did come with a little booklet saying everyone is entitled to one good scare anniversary scrapbook. And you can see the quality of this scrapbook, guys. I keep my stuff very, very good. You got a few behind the scenes photos there. The whole book is just kind of still shots from the movie, behind the scenes. You get the drift. It's a little booklet. Next, we have a Halloween theatrical poster replica, only $1 plus shipping and handling. Send your money now. Probably long expired. Yes, definitely expired. There's the order form information on the back. And next we have official movie merchandise. And it does have a perforation here on the bottom, but as you can see, it is still intact. Order your Halloween merch now. So that came with the VHS set. I highly doubt if you contacted that company that you would get anywhere. It also came with a Halloween rubbery keychain, which is generally always missing from this set when people sell it on eBay, due to the fact that they want to keep the Halloween keychain but get rid of the VHS set. And then inside you have your 2 tapes. One is the movie, one is probably special features, could be the TV cut. Let's see if the back says anything. We had an accident, guys, but it's okay. Yeah, video cassette 2 is just documentaries. Documentaries, guys. It's documentaries. But really nice orange colored VHS tapes there, guys. You got your keychain fob, which just lies in the spine. You got your order a poster. You got your little booklet. And you got your order the merch. Now let's see if we can get it closed. It is now sealed, closed up good and tight. So that is that. Joe says, that's good to hear, Phil. I just pre-ordered the Laurie Strode and Dr. Loomis 2-pack figure set from Horror Merch. That's amazing. Anthropophagus Fiend has arrived. He is in the house. He says, hey, Phil, I can't stay this time, but I wanted to stop in the chat for a sec. You're awesome. Take care. Really cool Halloween stuff, by the way. Thanks so much. Ant says that Halloween set is a beauty, Phil. I know it is. DTN2 Horror says, did we lose Phil? I'm right here. I hope you didn't lose me. NDT Show is in the house. He says, hello, Phil and all. Yeah, if you've lost me, just refresh the stream. I am still here. It was a black screen on my phone. I did just check. I refreshed and I was back. Super chat is on, guys. For a $20 or more super chat, I'm going to open all 6 Army of Darkness live with you guys here today. And what are we talking about? B horror movies I think you should watch. First up, guys, like the photo for this live stream. We have The Deadly Spawn. I love this movie. I love the artwork. Check out that gore on the back, guys. That's some crazy, crazy practical effects. The Deadly Spawn. A group of campers stumble upon the remnants of a meteorite and discover some fanged, worm-like creatures have hitched a ride to Earth. After the camper appetizer, the alien spawn take refuge in the basement of an isolated house and get ready for the main course, with the people in the house now becoming the entrees of an intergalactic monster buffet. A group of teenagers, led by a small boy, decide to take this matter into their own hands to stop the aliens from reproducing and rid the world of the deadly spawn once and for all. Featuring classic creature designs and gory special effects by John Dodds, Monsters, the Deadly Spawn has been totally remastered from the original 16mm camera negatives, with extra materials compiled from the personal collections of the cast and crew. The Deadly Spawn can finally invade your home theater in the best version ever. Just try not to put this DVD in the basement. You might be surprised with what you find down there. That is The Deadly Spawn. It is also available on Blu-ray, but I've heard people say that the transfer on the Blu-ray is almost worse than the DVD transfer, and I mean, this transfer is fine. So until it gets a special edition Blu-ray, I will just be happy with my DVD copy of The Deadly Spawn. Love this movie. The little kid in the movie, kind of into special effects type of deal, takes out the Deadly Spawn, makes some weapons, and it's practical alien effects and creature effects in this movie, top notch in my opinion. Can't go wrong with The Deadly Spawn. NDT Show is in the house. He says hello, Phil and all. Welcome, NDT Show. DTN2 Horse says I'm back. DTN2 Horse says you're still there. NDT Show says nice cover art. Yes, it is. Ant says Deadly Spawn has an amazing cover. Yes, it does, people. The Deadly Spawn. You gotta see it. You gotta see it to believe it. Viscera says, oh, by the way, I watched your old t-shirt showcase. That was pretty awesome. Thank you so much. The Gray Man says, hey all, what's up, the Gray Man? Thanks for stopping on by. Deadly Spawn sounds familiar. It's a boy in a farmhouse with a deadly spawn. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Great practical effects in the Deadly Spawn. NDT Show says, the Gray Man, Gray Man, Gray Man. All right. I don't have a Diet Coke. Should I? I'm gonna go grab a pop, guys. Gray Man says it's normally sang to the tune of the old Batman 60s show. Gray Man. Watch out for ghosts now. Horror fan dad is in the house. He says, hello, all you horror fans out there, MM. Or is that teeth, teeth, fangs, fangs? Gray Man says, hi. Horror fan dad. Horror fan dad says, hi, Brew Man. Horror fan dad says, Gray, I spit on your grave. A rape revenge movie. I spit on your grave has been condemned by many as vile, depraved, and degenerate filmmaking. Others hailed it as misunderstood, suburb cinema, and the ultimate feminist movie. Now, more than 30 years later, re-experience one of the most hated, debated, and divisive movies of all time. Camille Keaton stars as Jennifer Hills, an attractive city woman who rents a backwoods cabin to begin writing her first novel. She is soon attacked by a group of local lowlifes and dragged screaming into a nightmare of violence. Left for dead, she devises a horrific plan for revenge. You may be shocked, outraged, or even appalled. Yet you will never forget the raw impact of the original I Spit on Your Grave. The movie that changed the face of cinema. It stands alone as one of the most controversial films ever made. This is a piece of cinematic history to witness for yourself and make your own decisions. Sick, reprehensible, and contemptible. This movie is an expression of the most diseased and perverted, darker human natures. I Spit on Your Grave. Cheesy B movie, you should watch it. Not for the squeamish. Gray Man says, yeah, I grew sideways too much beer. Viscera says, haven't seen the original, but the remake was all right. Pretty brutal. LOL. The Gray Man says, that rape scene goes on forever. Uncomfortable to watch, but she sure gets her revenge. Yes, she does. Horror fan dad says, I hate that movie. I Spit on Your Grave. It makes me sick. To each their own. The Gray Man says, or even appalled. Applaud. Sean Sr. says, yeah, it was pretty brutal. NDT Show says, yeah, it's a brutal film. Watch it once, and that was it. LOL. Not for everyone, guys. It's not for everyone. Just so you know, when I watch I Spit on Your Grave, I kind of watch it as like an art house movie, kind of a student film artsy house movie. I think it's beautifully shot, has beautiful cinematography, and the atmosphere is dead on. All right, guys, next we got Flesh-Eating Mothers. This is a low budget, bottom of the barrel B zombie flick with some cannibalistic flesh-eating mothers there. You see, they bit off more than they could chew. There's her son in a frying pan. I don't know how he shrank to get into the frying pan, but it is just for the cover art. It's just for the cover art, guys. Flesh Mothers, B-horror movie. I highly recommend this movie because it is a kitchen full of laughs. It says something strange is happening to the mothers in a small town in upstate New York. Small and subtle changes appear at first, but soon the women are transformed into deranged, demented, and cannibalistic flesh-eating mothers. With no one safe from ending up as a key ingredient in the next Tupperware party luncheon, it's up to the town's young people to uncover the shocking truth behind the carnage and put an end to it once and for all, especially as dinner time approaches. A decidedly absurd and tongue-in-cheek mix of zombie film and Cronenberg-esque body horror, James Martin's direct-to-video 80s cult classic Flesh-Eating Mothers offers a non-stop barrage of over-the-top splatter courtesy of special effects wizard Carl Sorensen. And pitch black humor, co-produced by Peter Ilch and photographed by future VFX guru Harry Ensenstein. Vinegar Syndrome presents Flesh-Eating Mothers in its North America Blu-ray debut, freshly restored in 2K, featuring a new batch of exclusive extra features. Flesh-Eating Mothers! You should watch it. This is the Vinegar Syndrome release with a slipcover that is kick butt. So that is Flesh-Eating Mothers. Family Firefly Family Podcast says it's Phil. Welcome, Andrew, to my live stream. Glad you can stop on in. The NDT show says never seen that one. Joe Roop says, how are you, Phil? I am good. I hope you are as well. We got 13 people watching me right now. We got 14 big thumbs ups. Thank you so much. If you are one of the 13 people watching and you have yet to thumbs up this video, all you have to do is pause the live chat, thumbs up the video, back to the live chat. It's that easy. I hope everyone in the chat and or watching me right now is doing well. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in today. I really, really do appreciate it. You know, horror's my passion, and I love talking about it with you guys. So I just picked some movies that are B movies off the shelf. I think we only went up to that F for Flesh-Eating Mothers. I think. D, C, C, B, B, A, F, I, D. So we went to I. Viscera says, what's your movie count up to now, Phil? I don't know. Probably more than a lot, but less than a ton. Say, I don't know, 2,000? Who knows? Probably like close to 2,000. So yeah, more than a lot, but less than a ton. You can only watch one movie at a time, guys. Phil, did anyone make a steelbook for the birds? I don't know, let's check. I think a collector's edition came out for the birds. The birds, yeah. the Birds Steelbook search. Yeah. Amazon, let's see here. Yep, the Birds limited edition slipcase steelbook Blu-ray, and it's $492. So that's not what we want. The Birds steelbook Walmart. There's one at Walmart, but I don't think you can buy it. Price unavailable. Yeah, you can get one if you look. Here's one for €23. Oh, sold out. So it looks like there was Bird Steelbooks, but a lot of them seem to be sold out. Here is eBay. Let's see what it says. That's not the Birds. So the Birds eBay took me to Tears of the Sun. Zavi. Out of stock. I don't know what to tell you. Bird Steelbook out of stock. I actually, just for a laugh, for some reason I have the Birds VHS tape just sitting here random. It's actually going in a trade box. So if you're currently doing a trade box with me, now you have a surprise that got ruined. DTN2 Horse says, just watched the trailer for Flesh-Eating Mothers. Yikes. It's B. I tell you, these are all B movies. Bottom of the barrel, guys. Gray Man says, I live in the part of East London where Hitchcock was born. We have a Birds pub even. That's amazing. Ant says, that's cool. Gray Man, Ollie Uncut is in the house. He says, hey, what's up? Smiley face. Thumbs up. Ollie Uncut, awesome YouTuber. Great horror channel. Make sure to go check out his channel, Ollie Uncut. Hit that sub button for Ollie Uncut. Amazing guy. Mega cool. Sean Sr. says, gotta go, Phil. Take care, everyone. Talk to you later. Peace out, Sean. Thanks so much for swinging on by. Viscera says, Bruce Willis. Sinister Syndrome 86 says, what's up, guys? Tweakin says, how you feel? Andrew says, Phil, did you order the Dawn of the Dead 4K? I did not. Glenn is in the house. He says, I just picked up Big Dollhouse for $3. Big Dollhouse. What is Big Dollhouse? A Big Dollhouse? Paul Phoenix is in the house. He says, hello, all. Uno momento, por favor. Phil, what's my favorite band? My favorite band. Top 3 bands off the top of my head. 9 Inch Nails, Beastie Boys, Jane's Addiction. Wouldn't say they're my favorite, but top 3 bands that are in my head right now. 9 Inch Nails, Beastie Boys, Jane's Addiction. Next, guys, we got The Dead Next Door. This is a very low, bottom of the barrel zombie flick. But there's one really cool thing about it, which I will tell you now. One of the actors in this movie was dubbed by Bruce Campbell. So every time you hear this one guy talk, if you listen to the Bruce Campbell dub, it's Bruce Campbell's voice coming out of this other dude's mouth, and it's really, really pretty entertaining. Because y'all know what Bruce Campbell sounds like, and hearing it and then seeing it come out of another dude is pretty surreal. But yeah, cheesy B zombie movie is what you're getting yourself into with this one. It says 2.5 decades before The Walking Dead made zombies mainstream on cable television. 19-year-old writer, 19 years old, guys. These are the movies we're talking about. 19-year-old writer-director J.R. Bookwalter embarked on The Dead Next Door, an ambitious horror feature pitting an elite team of zombie squad soldiers against hordes of the undead and the secretive religious cult hell-bent on protecting them. The film would ultimately take 4 years to complete with the help of a now famous Hollywood director and more than 1,500 Northeast Ohio residents who portrayed the multitudes of bloodthirsty ghouls. For this collector's edition, brand new 4:3 and 16:9 1080p HD masters have been painstakingly created from a 2K restoration using the original Super 8mm film element. Also included is a 5.1 surround mix, which restores the voices of the original cast members for the first time ever, vintage and newly prepared bonus materials, auto commentaries, and 3 all new extras not previously available. The Dead Next Door. Cheesy B horror zombie fun. Glenn says Pam Grier, Sid Haig, DTN2 Horror says message retracted. Andrew says, nice, I saw Jane's Addiction in 2016. Crazy show. That's amazing. Paul says, have you seen Flight of the Living Dead? Yes, I have. Andrew says, 2015, actually, that's amazing. Still, DTN2 Horror says, nice list. I love the video for Sabotage. Listen, all of y'all, it's a sabotage. Listen, all of y'all, it's a I can't stand it. I know you planned it. Love that song. Paul says, LOL, that's funny. Paul says, just watch the trailer. NDT show. Love cheesy B zombie stuff. Paul says, Flight was pretty decent. Actually, Paul says, I'm tired of zombie movies. Firefly Family Podcast says, great song. Hell yeah. And I'm going to get my little figure off the shelf here for this one. This is maybe not such a B movie to some of you. It's more mainstream, but I thought I would include it in my top or like 10 B movie lists that I think you guys should check out. It is Castle Freak. Stuart Gordon's Castle Freak. Today I'm considering it a B movie, but I mean, the budget for this was probably pretty decent. Stuart Gordon takes you on a pulse-pounding roller coaster ride in Castle Freak. One of the most macabre thrillers you'll ever experience. John Riley, Susan, and their daughter come face to face with terror when they travel to Italy to move into a castle they have inherited. They soon discover it is haunted with a relentless, bloodthirsty creature. When mutilated bodies start turning up, John must uncover that Riley's dark family's secret to save his wife and child from the sadistic being. This is Castle Freak. I love this movie. Y'all should love it too. I have one of the figures open, out of box. That's my Castle Freak figure. And this is the PX exclusive, I believe, with the white hair. On the wall right here, that top one is the original. The second is the PX, right there. And then the third one is, I think, an Amazon exclusive or something like that. Blue skin variant. This is the white-skinned albino-ish variant, got the white hair. The OG has the black hair. And the one that I am missing is the Japanese variant with the sack head. There's the dead eaten cat, which is pretty cool. It is on a peg, so it can swivel around, or you can take it off the peg. But it just presses in there like that. And then you have the Castle Freak. He is chained to the wall. I love that he has the, whatever you call it, the mace, I think. So yeah, thought I'd pull that guy, show him off with the movie Castle Freak. Have you seen this new Korean zombie movie, Alive? Yes, I did watch #Alive on Netflix. It is very well done. I recommend it. Jay says, do you have Dead and Buried? I have Dead and Buried on DVD. I still need to upgrade it to the Blue Underground Blu-ray, but I do have the Blue Underground Special Edition DVD of Dead and Buried. Is that easily accessible? Limited edition, Dead and Buried, Blue Underground, nice, shiny box set. Slips out like that. There you have some glorious artwork there. Folds out like that. You got your double disc DVD there. And you have a just like a chapter selection card. You got some what looks to be Chinese theatrical poster. Slips into a little spot there. That is Dead and Buried. Welcome to Potter's Bluff, a new way of life. But yeah, I like Dead and Buried. Great flick. Happy birthday, Luke. Everyone in the chat, make sure to show some love and respect to Luke from Backroom Horror. Today is his birthday. So happy birthday to Luke from Backroom Horror. Everyone show him some love in the chat and wish him a happy birthday. Paul says, decent movie. Gray Man says, I saw it live on Netflix. Not bad at all. Paul says, Jeffrey Combs is great. Paul says, South Korea makes some great horror. Gray Man says, aw, no dead cat. I'm triggered. Jerome Watts says, what's up, bro? Not much, Jerome. Welcome to my live stream. Backroom Horror. Oh, Phil, what up? Today is my birthday, says Luke. Happy birthday, Luke. I wish you many happy returns of the day. Watch Happy Birthday to Me. Happy Death Day. You could watch that. Yeah, Bloody Birthday. You could watch Bloody Birthday. Usually I do some, at least one or two birthday themed movies on my birthday. Hobbs Horror has entered the live stream and he says, Phil, I made one, my friend. Well, guess what, Hobbs? Guess what? Modded. Hobbs Horror says, what's up, horror community? NDT Show says, happy birthday, Backroom Horror. Paul Phoenix says, mentioning Jeffrey Combs reminded me of the House on Haunted Hill remake. He played Dr. Vannicut, underrated movie. Love that movie. Have the Blu-ray. Jay says, I think there's a 4K version coming, Dead and Buried. I'm excited for that. Grayman says, hi, Hobbs. Hobbs says, happy B-Day, Backroom. NDT Show says, hello, Hoobs. Horror Fan Dad says, hi, Hobbs. NDT Show says, Hoobs, LOL. I meant Hobbs. Paul says, happy birthday. Grayman says, happy birthday. Andrew of the Firefly Family Podcast says, happy birthday, Skywalker. Horror Fan Dad says, happy birthday, Luke. Cake. DTN2 Horror says, at Backroom Horror, happy birthday. Party Horn, present, cake. Paul said, I'm gonna crack open a beer for you right now. Backroom Horror says, thank you all. Backroom Horror says, sup, Drew. Hobbs Horror says, what up, community? Firefly Family Podcast says, just delivering Chipotle. You know how it be, Luke. Last Pharaoh Raymond has arrived. He says, hello, Phil. Paul Phoenix says, I haven't seen 3 from Hell. Hobbs Horror says, Paul, it's fantastic. Yeah, 3 from Hell is a nice round out to the trilogy. It is what it is. It isn't as good as the first 2, but it's a completion. $20 super chat today will open all 6 Army of Darkness reaction figures. Do you want to see them open, guys? Do you want to see them open? Paul says, I like the first 2 movies, but I heard 3 from Hell was bad. I need to watch it. Paul said Lords of Salem and 31 great movies. I actually really like Lords of Salem. And I think I've only seen 31 like once or twice, so I really need to rewatch that. I really, really do. I really, really do. I need to rewatch it, guys. The door handle just stuck there, and I thought I was locked in here forever. Whew. Hobbs says, I don't get the hate for Lords of Salem. Yeah, I don't either. I think it's beautifully shot. Cinematography is on point. The imagery sticks with you. And I thought everyone did a great job in Lords of Salem. Paul says, I started 1BR last night, but turned it off like 20 minutes in. Ivan Reitman directed Cannibal Girls. This is a B movie from Canada. Stars Eugene Levy, a Canadian. Cannibal Girls, I like it. These girls eat men. SCTV regulars Eugene Levy and Andrea Martin star in this Canadian horror spoof as a couple on a romantic horror holiday, who settle into a quaint little bed and breakfast run by a trio of flesh-eating ladies who fancy them for tomorrow's menu. Having collaborated on several projects together while both were students at McMaster University, director Ivan Reitman of Ghostbusters fame and producer Daniel Goldberg wound up creating one of the most revered Canexploitation films of the 1970s. And to complete the experience, we've also unearthed the infamous Warning Bell audio track, which was originally added by the titan of B-movie distributors AIP for the film's US theatrical run. So when you watch it, a bell goes off right before any gruesome scenes to warn you to look away. Film Swelky is pleased to release this high-def Blu-ray edition of Ivan Reitman's Cannibal Girls, mastered from the newly restored original film elements, and it's films we like. Ivan Reitman, Cannibal Girls. Before Ghostbusters, there was Cannibal Girls. So yeah, Cannibal Girls. I like the first two movies, blah, 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 blah. Lords of Salem put me to sleep, LOL, says Horror Fan Dad. Hobbs Horror says agreed Phil. Gray Man says on a romantic horror. Paul Phoenix. That reminds me, I still haven't seen Eli Roth's Inferno. Cannibal Holocaust, the best cannibal film, or I like Cannibal Holocaust for what it is. And I like Cannibal Ferox, and I like Cannibal Girls, and I like Fleshy Mothers. I guess there's a lot of cannibal movies in this stack today. Coffin Crew is in the house. Yo, Phil. He says, yo, Phil. And I say, yo, what's up, Crip 6? You doing good, man? We're just going over some B movies that I think you guys should see. I know most of y'all have probably seen most of these already. Horror Fan Dad says, hi, crew. Coffin Crew says, hello, Horror Fan Dad. We got 9 people watching. We got 19 big thumbs ups. Thank you so much, guys, for checking out this video. $20, and I will be opening all 6 reaction Evil Dead Army of Darkness reaction figures. I kind of really want to open them. Or just take them off the card, you know. Get them out, pose them, play with them. Is my chat frozen again? My chat's been freezing up lately, guys. Nope, my chat's not frozen. People just aren't chatting. Paul says, DTN2 Horse says, hi. Paul says, I have an Ash 12-inch Evil Ash from our Army of Darkness. That's amazing. Do you have the Anthrax figure Super 7? No. DTN2 Horse says, keep losing the screen. That's weird. Joe Roop says, nah, we just quiet. Well, we're almost at the 1 hour mark. I'm going to leave you guys with the Pennywise for a quick intermission at the 1 hour mark. Yes, I do have the Evil Dead Necronomicon book DVD. And I have part 2. How's that look? Pretty good. Ooh, yeah. 3 minutes, 857 seconds, guys. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Paul says, cool NDT show. Says, I'm listening while putting up Halloween decorations. Horror fan dad says it might be because the sky is covered with thick smoke from the fires from California. Paul says he would have looked way better without those lines. DTN2 Horror says, hasta la vista, Phil. I keep experiencing issues with the feed. We'll catch up later. Shoot me a message anytime. You are more than welcome, DTN2 Horror. Paul says, do not attempt to adjust your screens. We got 5 people watching. I know my live stream, I guess, keeps cutting in and out for people. Even on my end, I checked my feed and it did cut out once. So I don't know what's going on. It might be all the smoke. Not much in my sky here, but in general, lots of smoke. We only got 3 more to get through anyways, guys. Make that 4. We got Bloodsuckers from Outer Space, Cheesy Bee, Zombie Movie Goodness, Aliens. A mysterious and invisible alien presence has landed in rural Texas and has started lurking, turning the nearby townspeople into white-faced, bloodthirsty killers. As the local authorities begin to investigate the strange and violent goings-on, a photographer and his girlfriend find themselves trapped in the midst of an unexpected rural bloodbath, which seeks to turn them into another pair of bloodsuckers from outer space. A low-budget, low-rent horror comedy from writer-director Glenn Colburn. Bloodsuckers from Outer Space is a gory and silly slice of homemade regional genre filmmaking. Vinegar Syndrome presents this Blu-ray debut of this straight-to-video classic, freshly restored from its 16mm negative and filled with a whole host of newly created special features. That is Bloodsuckers from Outer Space, guys. Cheesy B horror movie goodness, low budget. Paul says, can you show us that thing with the teeth on the shelf? The thing with teeth? Is it this basket case? Below the Stay Puft Dolls, the thing with teeth. It is a Halloween mask. So it has 3 modes: on, steady. Then the flashing. Hello? Okay, I'll come right down. Guys, I got a package. I got a package from the mail lady. So, yeah, just hang out in the dark, and I'll be right back with a package from the mail lady. We got a package from the mail lady. I'm excited for this one too, guys. I'm excited for this one too. It does look like it got ran over, which I don't like very much, but feels pretty secure in there and not damaged in any way. Oh, it's a mask. Cool. That's very cool. Mystery box containing severed fingers. Viscera says, awesome. Sorry I had to go for a few minutes, but I'm back. Just got a package from the mail lady. I'm going to open it right now because I'm excited for this one. And it actually does fit in very nicely with today's theme because it is a B movie. This comes from the good people at Dark Force Entertainment. Packaged very, very well. I don't even know how they packaged this, but it is very, very well. Wow. Come on. We're in. And it doesn't look damaged in any way. I believe it does glow in the dark, which is cool. But this is first time on Blu-ray, Insect, aka Blue Monkey. Blue Monkey. This is Insect, aka Blue Monkey, never before released on DVD or Blu-ray. First time on Blu-ray from the good people at Dark Force Entertainment. I believe it does glow in the dark. Let us check that now. There you go, guys. The title Insect and the titular Insect does glow in the dark. Not for very long, but it is what it is. Oh, I can still see it glowing. No, it glows pretty good. So, insects, they arise out of nothing. They think, they kill. AKA Blue Monkey. I remember the VHS for this being kind of rare. And whether it was just a distribution thing with Blue Monkey or what. You can watch the trailer on YouTube. Not sure if the full movie is available on YouTube, but this is one of those so bad it's good movies. And I'm going to put this somewhere. They breed, they hatch, they kill. Maybe it's just a phase they're going through. Directed by Canadian horror pick Helmer, William Fruit. This 80s horror flick blends gore with an endearing 50s style oversized killer bug. Steve Railsback turns in a great performance as Detective Jim Bishop, who must find a way to stop a giant monstrous insect that's eating people in a quarantined hospital before it procreates and spreads a deadly infection it's carrying. Dark Force Entertainment, in association with Code Red DVD, now brings you this Big Bug B movie, also known as Insect, in glorious high def for the first time. Brand new HD transfer from original uncut 35mm negatives with extended color correction. Trailers. Now what? So that is Blue Monkey, aka Insect, delivered to me from the mail lady today. And you got to see it live. My lights aren't on. Okay, 3 movies to get through. The Being. B-movie goodness. A strange creature roams and kills people in the small town of Pottsville. Local cop detective Mortimer Lutz is on the case as the fiendish beast kills losers one by one in this classic 80s monster film. Academy Award winner Martin Landau, Academy Award winner Jose Ferrer, and Dorothy Malone co-star with comedian Kinky Friedman, Murray Langston, Johnny Dark, Kent Perkins, and 70s sex icon Ruth Buzzy. Now see this monster classic from a brand new HD master. The Being. B-movie goodness at its finest. Check it out. Martin Landau. Paul says Christmas Evil. Paul says that's trauma, LOL. Paul says never heard of it. NDT show says take care, Phil. And all, I got to go. See ya, NDT show. Paul says killer bed bugs. Killer bed bugs. Next up, we have Axe. This is on a double feature with Kidnapped Co-Ed. I'm here to talk about Axe. In Axe, depraved killers on the run hold a young woman and her invalid grandfather hostage in an isolated farmhouse. Also known as Lisa. If you want to search this movie, search Lisa, aka Axe, young girl taking care of her invalid grandfather. Bank robbers crash the house, and Lisa takes care of business. It is worth watching for the atmosphere at the farmhouse alone. And it's a weird movie, like they're eating things. Oh, well. Speaking of eating things, Anthropophagus, he's eating his own intestines. It has been called seriously creepy, insanely violent, and truly repulsive. It was seized by UK authorities as a video nasty and accused of being an actual snuff film. Yet, even by 80s Italian gore-spewing standards, this grueling shocker from Sex and Sleaze maestro Joe D'Amato still stands as perhaps the most controversial and extreme spaghetti splatter epic of them all. Tisa Farrow, Zora Kurova, and co-writer-producer George Eastman star in this depraved daddy of cannibal carnage from Italy's king of trash cinema. now featuring a 2K scan from the original 16mm negative, including 2 of the most gut-wrenching scenes in horror history, and spurting with all new special features. Anthropophagus, guys. The last in my stack today of B-horror goodness that you all need to see and check out. So thanks for watching my list. And yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I really want to watch Insect, aka Blue Monkey. It is a new delivery to me today from the mail lady. But I enjoyed hanging out with you guys today, going through a random top 10 B-horror movies that I think you should really see. If you love great horror and you're not subbed to my channel, hit that sub button, hit the bell notification to be notified every time I go live like I did today or drop a new video. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. And thanks to everyone in the chat for hanging out with me today. You guys rock. And till next time, that's my time. Thanks for yours, guys. Have a great day. Peace.